Friends, weird that there are no spider webs in this forest. Me walking in the front. Me a non-native speaker watching native speakers confuse there and there. Boss, you're late for work. Me, sorry stuck in traffic. The traffic. Me resisting the urge to say are you sure whenever someone tells me something. When you realize that God is not protecting you from the girls, he is protecting the girls from you. I'm going to work because I was embarrassed to dance on TikTok 5 years ago. When you have a weird dream about someone and wake up feeling completely different about them. Earthquake, storm, alien attack, plastic packet opening. Doctor, I'm sorry but you have 3 months left to live. Me, slides a $5 bill across the table, make it 1 month. We all know somebody who showers with water like this. This is perfect. GTA modders getting cease and desist on release of GTA Trilogy DE. Skyblivion modders getting Freaky to Oblivion remake. My whole house smells like up XE. What's up XE? Not much you. I am so alone. The world now runs on video game logic. What's the first thing you do? Look at my stats to find out what the F is wrong with me. Wonder I wish I had Spider-Man powers. No to me that's dangerous, you could put at risk all of humanity. Cosmo I wish to change the mass of the proton. Lol great idea to me, let's see what happens. Wake up, come on. Snap out of it. Please if you can hear my voice. It's no use. He's in a deep coma. GTA 6 just got released. When I see my barber post himself drunk as F in the club at 3 AM and I got an appointment booked with him for 9 AM. Busy means I can't talk, I'm embating. Away means I'm not here, I'm embating. Invisible means I'm here but I'm embating. Available means let's talk while I'm embating. Japanese crews take photos with ships. 1940s, 2020. Look at the progress of the times. Zelda, $80. DLC not included with 8-year-old game. Oblivion, $50. Base game includes DLC. Who wants to have X? Who wants to luck their cousins D? Friends, you give the best relationship advice but you single. How is it possible? Me, coaches don't play. Pope Francis lies at 88. I sleep. Oblivion. Real she. Breaking. Katy Perry declares herself Pope after reading the Bible for 11 minutes. If you're feeling hungry, just remember that Steve's lava chicken has no seasoning. He eats chicken without any seasoning. Started from the bottom, now we a little bit above the bottom. Everyone calculating their age. People born in 2000. I hate being I keep hearing footsteps. Are you walking? OC. The teacher explaining the class subject, explaining the homework, talking about his divorce 10 years ago. Me deleting Instagram to stop watching reels, and getting addicted to YouTube shorts. Roses are red, violets in bloom. I would stuff my own leg just to hear her take a she into an empty tin bucket in the next room. When you stop embating and have X for the first time. Look ma, no hands. Apparently 400 years ago wasn't great either. What the F1620? Either someone it's a skunk. Everybody just wants to be liked and accepted, except for Tom. Tom doesn't give a shit. Toxic masculinity. Sitting while urinating makes you gay. Me, who pisses while sheeing. Permission to call the jury chat your honor. How gender rights activists argue. Women luck. No, men luck. How they should argue. Men luck. No, women luck. What radicalized you? Bro, I was told to treat people the way I would want to be treated in kindergarten and it made sense. I don't know what else there is to say. Reject modernity. Return to Doggo. The Elder Scrolls or something, I don't know, I don't meet the system requirements. I was having a rough day and trying to gain some perspective, so I asked my 85-year-old grandpa if things have always been this hard, and he literally said no, and I'm glad I won't be here much longer. Good luck out there, kids. If I had shape-shifting powers, I would use the hell out of them. Like if I'm arguing with someone, I would turn into their lead relative. Bananas without the B is just pineapple. Does this mean 500 calories per can? What's a kj? I don't know. Kilojalories. Hi, greetings from Lacoste Agency. So I got Lacoste for my birthday and I have no idea if it's real. How do I check? Fake. Real. Use this image. Oh. Do I have the premium one? I sure do miss the memes of the 2010s. They're becoming popular again. Watches the Food Network. Once, I made a pureed put spread with a grape relish reduction paired with brioche bun. What we study in class. What we see on the exam paper. Me opening Twitter to see why Kanye is trending. Me, that won't work. My girlfriend after it works. No more in my humble opinion from now on, it's from my grandiose and objectively correct deductions. Some girls really be claiming he's my world, but this is your fourth world in 2 months. Are you building a solar system? How old were you when you realized your original plan of being really nice, working really hard and taking on much more than you should in the hope you would be automatically rewarded for this without asking was totally she? Me, I could really use a sign. The universe, why not try crime? Unfriending people back in the day. Hey, you going to sleep? Yes, now shut up. You won't ever know the original joke. Me staring at the homeless man after he caught the brick I just threw at him while he was sleeping. Yes, hello, I would like to exchange my generational trauma for generational wealth, please. When you're an over-observant introvert and you see how many people are faking a connection. Me as a 6th grader realizing I had a better understanding of science than the average adult. Me as an adult realizing the average adult is dumb as F. I left my kid a carefully wrapped present at his bedroom door for his birthday. I love him. 5 stars, 19. 4.6 stars, 2280. Alright, let's see when my appointment is. Yesterday. It's so hard to make friends as an adult. I'll be your friend. You, that weirdo ruined my day. First date idea. Introverts mentally preparing for their plans at 8 PM when it's only 2 PM. Some weird stuff I did when I was a kid. Me now at 25 about to sleep. When you're about to dump but you forgot to grab some tissue paper before. Sometimes you gotta get your hands dirty. In every partnership there is a person who stacks the dishwasher like a Scandinavian architect and a person who stacks the dishwasher like a raccoon on crystal. Repeat after me. After me. Is he serious? No, his name is Steve. People in horror movies be like, Seth. I'm racist. I like I don't think your reputation can get much worse. PR guy. I like a cousin off till I was 14. Kanye. Nonsense. What normal people see. What NASA see. A little trim can make a big difference. When you misclick but you have slow internet, this little mistake is gonna cost us 51 years. Bro is savage. Divorce court. Everything is better with cake. You can tell by her face that she is the problem. Hey, remember these old memes from 2010? That's the year I was born. Me after fighting my siblings. When you look for a solution online but it turns out you're the only one with that problem. When I'm angry and I hear someone say she's always like that. Did you know that if you sit on the toilet at 11:59 and the clock strikes midnight it's the same different day? Bottle flip. Oh, I thought you were lead. Ice bucket challenge. My Seth was greatly exaggerated. When I'm cheating in exam and teacher looks at me. My therapist, I feel like you're making a lot of progress. Me thinking about all the secrets I keep from her because I don't want her to judge me. Yes. I bet he's thinking of other women. Why is it called infantry if there are no infants? Why do these crows look like they're in the middle of a high profile pill deal? Types of headaches: migraine, hypertension, stress, peeing with an erection. Psychomantis moving my controller and reading my memory card. 9-year-old me. Breaking: JD Vance to meet with Xi Jinping next week to start tariff negotiations. Car insurances should give you back some money at the end of the year for having no accidents. Cyclists when you suggest they ride in the bike lane instead of the middle of the road. Adulting is being excited to just go home and go to bed. Video games aren't realistic. Video games. I'm 19 years old and I have already wasted my entire life. My cat's reaction when I walk in suddenly. Told my wife she was drawing her eyebrows too high. She looked surprised. How construction workers with 3 spinal fusions and a milder dependency look at you when you suggest a college degree might actually be useful. Doctor, I don't know how you tore it but we finally fixed your credit card declines. Doctor. By age 35 you should 1. Have at least $16 in savings. 2. Feel stuck at a job you mostly don't like. 3. Question how good a friend you are on the daily. 4. Exercise 3 times per year. 5. Eat more fiber. Alien, Italian. A parking space in downtown Toronto makes $27 per hour. A real person with thoughts and feelings capable of suffering makes less than a goddamn parking space.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.